very good morning. My name is Muhammad Abdul, and this is our project model for disaster management. And we are from Group C. Now I will introduce to our group members. Please welcome.
My name is Muhammad Ashraf bin Zulha.
My name is Nurshani Shakira Iskandar. My name is Ra'an bin Abdulaziz. My name is Nashadrina Ministry Robbery. My name is Nurul Malaysia bin Yasmin. My name is Batu Al-Hassan bin Wawazali.
Okay, for this model, from the left side, it is disaster map of a flash flood. It occurred due to heavy thunderstorm and severe rain that continuously occurred in about 5 hours. The water rise to about 1 meter, and as you can see, there's ABM and over to the rescue at the scene. And then next to the
At the right side of the model, there is the center for the victim. The victim provides with daily basis and medical care. As you can see, there are policemen, rela and medical assistant to assist and manage the victim. Last but not least, the incident is reported that is handled smoothly. Thankfully, there are no casualties reported, and most of the victims have recovered beforehand.
Okay, what is a flash flood? Flash flood is a rapid flood that occurs in a low-lying area, such as a plain and a downstream. It may occur due to a dam rupture and a volcano, even in the area like near the sea. Then the causes. It also can occur due to global warming that will melt the snow and the water level at the sea will rise above the normal level, and it will affect the river and increase the water level. Next is management flow of the disaster from the prevention until the recovery. The first phase is the prevention, or we call it mitigation. The second one is preparedness. Third one is the event disaster that occurred. The fourth is the emergency response, and the last one is the recovery phase. Okay. Then we will go to the prevention phase, which will be explained by
Next is prevention. So through prevention, I found one very effective way that our government use by creating SMART. What is SMART? SMART is stormwater management and road tolerance. So in Kuala Lumpur, there is immediate problem of flash flood from few years ago. So this idea that introduced by our government that really effective and can solve the problem of flash flood, because that can increase the flash flood happen from 5 times a year and now being 2 or 3 times a year. The tunnel is to relieve and reduce flash flood that happen function. It also can reduce traffic jam that always happen in the big city like Kuala Lumpur. And then heavy rain and storm happen in a long time, like 6 to 7 hours, can make the government close the highway tunnel to make sure the water that is from heavy rain and storm flow in highway and drainage tunnel. In addition, this tunnel is 9.7 kilometers long, and this tunnel is first long tunnel in Southeast Asia.
Okay, for the preparedness, we have two activities that can involve. First one is Malaysian Meteorological Department, MMD. This department can share about the weather in the nation so that the resident can get the new information and will be prepared for the disaster that will come. The second is Malaysian Department of Drainage and Irrigation, DID. This department will be responsible for the elementary system and to provide the victim with flood corresponding model and information. Meanwhile, for the resident, the preparedness that the resident must do is, the first is, must put important document at the same place, so the document cannot be seen. The second is, the resident must park the car at the higher place, so the car cannot broken or damaged. And the last is, the resident must listen to the instruction from the authorities to move to the evacuation center for the safety. Next.
Emergency response have 4 roles. First, search and rescue. In the event of a disaster, rescue shall play their role by finding the victim if there is a trapped in the building or car. If there are victims, the rescue should begin immediately. The rescues that involve police, bomber, and civil defense. Second, health and medical. Health authorities such as the representative to conduct primary and secondary survey on victim. If the victim condition is stable, the civil defense shall take the victim to the aid center, while for civil victim should take him to the hospital for treatment. Third, support and welfare. After the victim has been rescued, the rescue should provide assistance for rehabilitation section of the victim resident until condition improve. Other rescues such as RELA, Transit and Civil Defense need to provide the welfare of the victim, while the center provide food and drink. They also need to first aid service in case of any problem. And last, security and control. The police and RELA need to provide control at shelter to maintain public safety so that there are no thief or fire.
Next is requirements for fresh fund. First is take care of yourself first. Protect yourself from stress, fatigue, and health hazard. Refer to healthcare and your first aid. That is get organized. Document every loss and expense. Take photos, keep receipt, and contact your insurance agent. Some things are not preparing, and other things may be too complicated or expensive to by yourself. A recovery plan can take these things into account and help you make the most of your time and money. Number 4 is dry out your home. Flat waters, the main materials, leave in mind, seal and contaminant that can promote the growth of mold. You need to thoroughly dry your home to reduce these hazards and the damage they cause. So be sure to do so safely. Number 5 is rebuild and flat proof. Take time to repair and rebuild with safety in mind. Make improvement that will protect your building from next flood and other likely disaster. Never rush into settlements or contracts. Get rid and opinions only from reputable established firm willing to provide clear proof of license, training and insurance. Don't hesitate to ask for multiple reference and inspect previous work. Number 6 is check on financial assistance. There are national, state and regional volunteer agency, business and insurance service as well as government disaster programs, loans and benefit guidance that can assist you through the claim process and recovery. Number 7 is restore the utilities. Your work will be much easier if you have clean electricity, clean water and space disposal. If storm damage, we suggest this service be formally inspected and safely restored only by certified utility workers as quickly as possible. Next.
Okay, for the conclusion is after effect of a disaster, as we know, all these causes and disturbance